Are the benefits even real on the path of semen retention? Obviously, bro. Why is this still even a topic of discussion? Why is there still doubt in your mind? Have you even gone 10 to 14 days before? Go 10 days. See what happens. Not just for yourself physically, mentally, and energetically, but even see how spiritually your mind opens up and you blossom. I mean, the changes, I wouldn't even say the benefits, but the difference you notice, the changes in your mind, in your psyche are so palpable, so powerful, so undeniable that how the heck is this even still a topic of discussion? Why is this still even a question? Do you even semen retention, bro? Like, seriously. And I say this coming off of a little bit of a relapse, as the kids in the space like to call it. And again, it was very intentional. I wasn't going on any sketchy websites and looking at pixels, but I was feeling a little pent up, a little energized, and I invited a lady friend over, and we had a great time. And again, I'm not taking away my responsibility in the progression of this experience. And it was a great time. It was very, very enjoyable for both parties. But, bro, the feeling that I was feeling up until this point of release, the power, the energy, the mental clarity, the just lust and desire and gumption for life, the desire, the hunger, and the drive to go conquer, to achieve, to do things, to just enjoy my freaking life, to take action, not because I had a result in mind. There was that, but action just becomes so enjoyable when you are walking the path of semen retention. Action becomes so fun. I think that's the coolest benefit of this path, is that when your dopamine receptors become so sensitive to dopamine, and you just have so much energy bubbling out of you, you have so much freaking semen in your ball sack, it's impossible just to sit around and do nothing. There is no such thing as a lazy retainer. There's no such thing as a lazy retainer. Do the benefits even exist? What a stupid freaking question. Obviously. And again, I say this as a man who is a little bit drained right now. Now, it's still life, and every day is a gift. Every day is a blessing. Every second and hour above ground is a win, and you need to make the most of it and enjoy it. So it's still a good day. It's still going to be a good, productive day. Here I am recording a video for you guys. So still going to make a productive day out of it. But this morning versus the past 3 days before, my little indulgence, we'll call it, the palpable difference in my perception, my awareness, and my experience of the world and experience of reality is so obvious to me. Once you do semen retention just for 3-4 weeks, and you have that one reference experience of what it feels like to do retention under your belt, you can never go back. It's like taking the red pill. If you take the blue pill, you're gonna go back to sleep, back in the matrix, and you will never know what true freedom is. But once you've experienced 1 or 2 or 3 times what it feels like to be full of vitality, full of energy, full of gumption, full of drive, full of vital life essence and power, you can never go back. It's impossible, dude. Dude, the intensity, it's so beautiful, it's so amazing. And that's not to say that releasing with a woman is bad. Like, it's not a matter of good or bad, it's just a matter of choose how you want to feel. Do you prefer being relaxed, like, and there's something to that. I felt very, very relaxed after the experience, and it was a great time. But if I compare feeling very relaxed to feeling pent up and full of gumption and energy and drive, personally, I would choose feeling full of energy and full of drive and full of vitality and desire over being drained. Because, I just feel a little drained. I don't feel ashamed, I just feel uninspired. Life has lost a little bit of its vibrance and color and zest, and now I feel like we're looking through life at in 240p. 240p, yeah. Life is a little bit lower on the resolution. The exposure's a little bit low. I'm seeing a little more black and white, a little bit gray. But on semen retention, you'd be watching that shit in 8K, not even 4K, 8K. The colors pop, and life is so beautiful. It's like, to have an amazing life, so you can enjoy your entire life, you have to give up the one thing that you as a man wants most. The one thing that you want most, which is sexual intimacy. It's an amazing drug, dude. It is an amazing freaking drug. It's beautiful. And you should go out and have those experiences, so you have those reference experiences. I'm not saying you should stay in your room and be a freaking incel for the rest of your life. But you need to go out and have those experiences. But you also need to be very, very honest with yourself. How do you feel after those releases? Don't answer me. Don't answer your friends. This is between you and you and you. It's between you and God, you and the universe, you and your higher self, you and your soul. How do you feel after a release? Be honest. Do you feel amazing? Do you feel ready to take on the world? Do you feel ready to conquer? Do you feel ready to love? Do you feel ready to soak up life with the intensity of your awareness? Is that how you feel? Or do you feel a little, you feel like a limp dick is what you feel like. Empty balls, empty brained. Empty balls, empty brain. A man's greatness is found in his balls, because your balls, your sexual energy, is your desire. It is your fundamental, vital life force energy. It is your chi. It is the driving force behind everything that you do. And if you spend too much energy in one place, you're not going to have that energy to spend in another place. And that is simply the benefit that you get from retention, dude. That is what I'm reminded again and again and again and again and again. That is what I get out of retention. It's not some woo-woo, cultish, spiritual, crazy practice. It's just, I don't know about the semen retention thing, dude. When I have a lot of sex, when I have a lot of sex and I do a lot of releasing, I feel like crap. I just simply feel like crap. But when I get a little more disciplined, and when those energy surges come up and it's like, dude, just go on the website, or it's like, dude, just invite that chick over, and I just say no. Let me sit with this energy. Let me breathe into it. Let me be more conscious about how I am using my vital life essence, and I allow that feeling to pass, because eventually it will pass. It gets reintegrated, recirculated, and as the days go on, I just feel phenomenal. When doing tons of releasing, I feel like crap. And when I go 14 days, I feel like a god. Literally. You just feel powerful in your own skin. Anxiety becomes a thing of the past. There is no fear left in your mind. There is only clarity, inspiration, and the desire for power. Not power over other people. It's not a desire to dominate other people or situation. It's a desire to conquer yourself, to conquer your own mind, to become the most conscious version of yourself. You really just want this path. You can't walk this path. Sorry, can't even freaking talk today. That's the relapse talking. You can't even walk this path without having the spiritual side of your life blossom. You will grow closer to God. It is impossible for you not to grow closer to God on this path, because the nature of it, of denying your flesh, of denying your cravings, sitting with that pain, sitting in the fire of that intense pain, that will automatically build your resilience, and it will strengthen your soul. And your soul is your connection with your energy, is your connection with your depth, is your connection with God. Yeah, don't get me wrong, the energetic and the physical and the mental benefits I get from being more disciplined with my energy and doing semen retention are great. They are, they're phenomenal. I wouldn't give them up for the world. But dude, the connection you feel with your soul and the connection you feel with other people and nature and God when you are just being celibate, basically, when you're celibate, that is the bliss. That is the joy, the peace that passeth all understanding. There's a reason why the first thing that monks do, Catholic monks, Buddhist monks, the first thing they do, they sit back, they go, we want to grow closer to God. What's the first step here? The first thing they do is they walk off into the mountains so there's no women around. Because they know that the number one thing they can do to grow closer to their source and to their center and to their energy and to God and to the universe is to stop indulging in pleasure and to let this vital life energy build up inside them. So the first thing that monks do when they want to grow closer to God is go off into the mountains and retain for years on end. I'm not saying you have to retain for years on end, but you'd be doing this crap every day, bro. Go a week, go a month, go a year, just for craps and giggles, just to see what happens. And obviously, you can't go for a month and still ask the question, oh bro, but are the benefits real? Do you even do it? Have you even gone 10 days in the past? The type of person that's asking, what are the benefits like? It's the same person who's never freaking done it. It's the same person. The types of guys that are watching videos on how do I get girls, bro? They're the same types of guys that never go out and actually talk to women. Watch 1 or 2 videos and then go take action. Go watch a video hey, walk up to her like this, smile, throw out your little line, say, hey, let's grab a coffee sometime. What's some contact info for you? What's your Snapchat? I'll grab that real quick. Maybe we'll grab a coffee or smoothie sometime. It's not that complicated, but you'll watch video after video after video, figuring out how to talk to women, bro. How do I talk to women? You just be cool, bro. Just talk to women and don't take it so seriously. That's why you're not successful with women, because you're taking it so seriously. Same thing with semen retention. Stop watching video after video after video but logically, just stay off the website for a week. That's a fucking idea. How about that, huh? The results are undeniable, brother. The results are undeniable. This energy will build up and build up and build up. And things get really freaking good very fast. And this isn't just my experience. Literally, go on YouTube and just binge watch a bunch of videos real quick. Go on Reddit. It's everywhere, bro. There's a reason this practice is gaining a lot of popularity. There's a reason these videos are blowing up on the internet. It's because this practice of being more disciplined with your energy is making a resurgence. It's making a comeback because men are making a comeback. Because we as men, makes me really sad sometimes, bro. Really sad. Men have really fallen short in the last 30 years, last 50 years. We've really taken a step back. Men, bro, these men out here, they ain't men. These masculine human beings out here, they ain't really masculine. They're kind of they're not women, but they're not men. They don't walk down the street with swagger, with intensity, with conviction. When you ask them an opinion, they're like, well, this is my opinion, but I don't know, it's not really, don't hurt me. When you ask a man his opinion, he should look you in the eyes this is what I fucking think. Sue me. This is where I stand, this is what I believe. I am centered in my intensity, in my energy, and I'm centered in my own body. You should be around a man, a true man. If you're around a man, if you're in the presence of a man, you should be able to feel the energy just percolating off him. When you sit in the room with Mike Tyson or Conor McGregor or, fill in the blank, somebody with swagger, with intensity, with conviction, with intense energy. When you sit in the room with them, you can't freaking help but notice them. You cannot freaking help but notice them. And when you store up this energy in your body, it will be impossible for you to not be noticed because you are a more energized node in the matrix. The NPCs in the game, they're gonna notice. It's impossible. The one thing you will not be on this journey is invisible. But I digress. Are the benefits real? I don't know. Just my fucking opinion. Get over it. If you're still asking that question, do you even retention, bro? Do you even retention? Do it. See what happens. The results, the benefits, the semen retention benefits, they will be undeniable. But when's the last time you went more than 5 days without touching your frickin' plonka? Without tapping the knick-knack? Without choking the chickie? Or even if you have a girlfriend, take a little bit of a break. Say, hey, babes, let's just assume you don't live together. Hey, I'm not gonna see you for 10 days. Or maybe I'll take you out for one date, but we'll grab dinner and then we gotta part ways. Make a decision, have a tiny weeny bit of discipline, and just do it. You have the rest of your life to bust nuts, okay? Seriously, you have the rest of your life to do this garbage. And you've done it enough. It's kind of empty. You know how it makes you feel. You can only eat so many donuts before you're so sick of donuts. You can only have so much indulgence and pleasure, indulgence in the sexual expression before you start to be how many times can you have sex per day? What, twice, 3 times, 4 times? Okay, you start mixing in some ashwagandha and zinc and tangatali and maca root and all these amazing herbs which are really good for your sexual drive and testosterone and vitality. Even if you stack double doses of those into your body, 4 times, 5 times a day, and by that time you're struggling just to get it up. And you're this sex thing is so dumb. It's such a waste of time, and even more importantly, it's a waste of energy. The two things you can never get more of are time and energy, because once you spend it, it's lost. So you might as well start being more productive with it and spending it on the things that you actually want to spend it on. And if you want to do a bunch of sex, that's great. Go do that. Don't sit in your room and be a little freaking incel and use semen retention as an excuse to sit in the corner of your dark, damp little bitch bedroom and not talk to women. But I don't want to talk to women because I'm doing semen retention, bro. You're a virgin. Stop using semen retention as an excuse. Go out there, do 150 cold approaches, get a bunch of phone numbers, get a bunch of Snapchats, get a bunch of contacts, from women who are genuinely interested in you, because you actually have to create a positive interaction with them. Take a few girls out, buy them a coffee, buy them a drink, have a great time with them. And maybe you guys will vibe together and you'll have a great, beautiful, intimate evening and experience together. But don't you dare use semen retention as an excuse not to do that. Do that and then do semen retention. Go get rich and then tell me money doesn't matter. Don't just be I'm broke but money doesn't matter. No. Go talk to women and then do semen retention. But understand that on the side of that overindulgence in the sexual expression, you will find that it's kind of dumb and you don't really want it. You can only eat so many donuts until you just want to fucking throw up. So, yeah. Again, and I say this as a man who's coming off the other side of a semen retention relapse. I just, you gotta bust the nut sometimes. Or not. And to be honest, I'm a little bit I shouldn't have done that. But that's what it is, so. What are we gonna do, What are you gonna do? But, yeah. life gets complicated sometimes, bro. Life gets really complicated. Sometimes you just got 100 things on your fucking plate and you gotta shuffle around the cards so that, you know. Yeah. I think that's it. That's the video. Jump at the Telegram and I will see you very, very soon. Peace.